Hello, 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 friends, and welcome to another episode of RELIST and Relax. I'm your hostess with the mostest sickness right now. My name's Veronika. To those who are new here, welcome, welcome. I'm really happy to have you. I do this every other week, and we list, we relax, we relist, we ship sometimes. We do all the things that we need to get done or not. We hang out on the couch, we chill, we relax. It's really come as you are, do whatever you need to do, you want to do, and just have a good time. As I mentioned, and if you've seen my latest blog, you may have noticed I'm a little bit sick still. So this week I had to put on the bat signal and solicit some help from my very good friends who came to my rescue and immediately said, yes, we're going to help you out and we're going to do some talking for you when your voice fails you. So I am very, very happy to bring two of my very good reseller friends to the stage, if you will. We're going to start with none other than our friend, the thrifty broad, Melissa. Welcome.
Hello.
Melissa, do you want to introduce yourself to everybody who does not know you yet?
Sure. Well, my name is Melissa, and I'm also known as the Thrifty Broad. I'm a full-time reseller. I've been reselling since 2017, and that's basically it. I just do that on YouTube. That's basically it.
And you are on the West Coast.
I am on the West Coast in the Seattle area. Thank you.
Yeah, complete opposite of me. Well, we got East Coast, then we got West Coast, and I think we got not Middle Coast. The
Middle Coast. There is no.
You know what I mean. Y'all, I'm sick. Bear with me. Not that I'm not always this.
We got West Side and the East Side, so we're like.
We got Mid Side, Central, I think, ish. Okay, I'll stop talking. My second guest and good friend here on YouTube, and I think one of the first people I collabed with on YouTube. I'm trying to remember what my very first collab was, but it was definitely one of the very first ones. Miss Kami. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
So I am Kami, and yes, Middle Coast, Oklahoma.
Nailed it.
I've been reselling since like a couple months into the pandemic. So like middle of 2020, and I sell on eBay, Mercari, and Poshmark. And yeah, I have a regular 9-to-5, which, is how we pay the bills, but I get to do reselling for fun.
Yay, reselling for fun. And so much fun it is all the time. Well, thank you both, seriously, for hopping on with me. Yeah, I was a couple of days ago, I was at the point where I was like, I'm really sick still, but I don't want to cancel this because I have issues and just can't just be like, yeah, we're just going to cancel. All right, I might need some help and some additional entertainment just in case I have like no personality today. So thank you both so much for hanging out, and also for always just being in the chat. I mean, you guys you're part of this just as much as this lovely lady here. Hello, Dodo. Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you. And Chris is here, the Cajun reseller. Hello. Good to see you. Yeah, Gulf Coast. There you go. We got all the coasts. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Everybody got a coast. Jen, what's your coast? Hello. Good to see you. Jen is also always here. And Jen always comes in and lists like 50 things in the first 5 minutes while I'm still doing these things. So I don't know how she does it, but she does it. And I believe her. Welcome everyone. So we're gonna get some stuff done. What do you ladies have planned for tonight? What are you planning on doing other than entertaining the masses on YouTube?
Well, as you can see, I have tons of death pile, and I should be taking pictures, but I'm going to list because I have nothing to list tomorrow. So we're going to work on some listings for me.
Nice.
And I am measuring my thrift haul that I put up today. I'm measuring it now because I'm trying to do it so all my upfront processes are done, and the picture is really the last step. That's what I'm hoping for.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. And there's a few things that have changed the way I do things. So yeah.
See, I don't think my brain would allow me to do that. It's just like it's like first comes the haul, then come the pictures, which a lot of time gets me in trouble because it's like, I cannot process these. I need to haul this. And I'm like, don't be stupid. Just take the dang pictures. But yeah, it's definitely a problem. Let's see. Wisconsin, no coast. Yeah.
Landlocked.
I'm sure you have some body of water somewhere. It counts. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Great Lakes.
Oh yeah, snow. I heard about that. You guys have snow?
No.
Right now?
So we were supposed to. So like the entire state was
Wow.
supposed to get snow, and then my area, like there's a hole and no snow happened. I mean, there was flurries, but it was like this one hole, nothing, and then all the rest of the state got snow. So
Look at you. Because you're such a ray of sunshine. That's why.
oh sure.
You melted it all.
Alicia Johnson, welcome. I don't think I've seen you before. Montana, yeah, also
Yeah.
landlocked.
Montana is the longest state to ever drive through. I swear
Longer
to
than
God.
longer than the Carolinas.
I don't know. I've never driven through those. I've only driven through Montana, but I swear to God, at 6 hours before the actual border, and it was like, you're almost there. 3 hours. I'm like, that was a lie. That was a lie.
I mean, I believe you, but I've
It's
driven
beautiful,
through
though. I
like
love Montana.
the Carolinas back to back, and it's just not fun. Like, no offense to anyone in the Carolinas, it's just, but if you drive down, what is it, I-95?
Mhm.
You know, just whatever you take if you drive from Virginia to Florida, which is what we would do, and the Carolinas just never end. It's the majority of the drive. So
Yeah. See, Alicia knows.
More snow. Yeah. I hear there's snow and lots of places. Really? Yeah, see, Arkansas is not good with snow. I lived there for a year and they got like a quarter of an inch and stuff just shut down.
Oh, that's
I was
Washington State, too.
like, okay, so that's a thing.
Well-
It's like I just come from Southern Illinois and I'd lived in New Jersey before and I'd lived in, upstate New York. So I'm like,
You were
Okay.
prepared. They weren't.
yeah.
East Coast and
yeah.
Midwest, they understand.
Right.
And people in the West Coast, no. None of us do. Except for Eastern Washington is a different, it's like almost a different state.
And also like parts of California get like a good amount of snow, I think. Right?
Yeah, the northern parts, I think.
All right, everybody saying hello.
But Louisiana's like shut down. Stockpile
Yeah.
food. There's like flakes outside. I can see that.
So I'm gonna try to use the mute button very responsibly tonight. Every time I have to cough, because the sickness still there. I don't have any of the plagues, I've been told. It's just you just got a respiratory infection, and it's gonna take like 2 weeks or up to 2 weeks. And I'm like, well, that's fun, thank you.
Right.
So I've been dying a slow death basically, but apparently I'm gonna make it. So here we are.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
It's crazy if you're like,
Louisiana.
I'm gonna die in like 3 days, so
I mean, I hope not, but
Yeah.
you just never know. I feel a little bit better today, so. Oof,
Good.
yeah. Hello, MB. That's the other Melissa. Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, you guys in chat, let us know what you're planning on doing tonight. I will be doing some listing. I'm trying to see. Yeah, see, this is the whole screen share thing. I don't like it because, I mean, I do like it, but I feel like it's putting way too much emphasis on what's happening on my venue and not enough emphasis on my guests. So I'm not sure we're going to do that today. It would be nice if I could just put it in like a rectangle, like down here next to Kami, but it's not letting me do that. I think I would have to have it on a separate camera or something, and we're not dealing with that. So I'm, excuse me. There she goes. I'm gonna chit chat or try to chit chat. I have a Mercari story. Okay.
oh yeah, I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, we need to talk about Mercari. We can definitely talk posh sales. Yes, we can talk all the things. So, okay, so what I'm going to do tonight is list and hopefully not talk too much, so I still have a voice tomorrow. But Mercari. So I've been actually getting some decent amount of traffic / interest activity on Mercari, and I've been getting offers, and I accept them. And this is the second time this happened, and it gives me the whole transaction failed thing.
Yeah.
Like payment method, whatever. So it happened the other day, and I was like, oh well, they can update it, they can figure it out. And then today I got a message, very nice message from somebody who said, you have this bra listed and this bra listed, like 2 Torrid bras, same size. And she wanted to bundle them. I'm like, great, do it. And, wanted a slight discount, which is fine. And so I told her, you can actually just add them to your cart and then send me a bundle offer because new Mercari feature. She's like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. And she does. And so I accept it. And it gives me the transaction failed payment method shenanigans. So I'm like, okay. I messaged her. I'm like, I tried to accept, but it told me this and that. And she gets back. So very nice exchange. And she says, okay, I'm going to update it. I'm going to try again. She tries again. It still doesn't go through. Like, same thing. I accept, transaction failed. And I mean, I don't know this person. I don't know if she has her stuff together or not, but it's just weird. Like that back to back, it would fail twice. So eventually she just buys them both, which I felt bad because I would have price dropped them for her so that it comes out to the same amount that she had offered me. So I'm trying to see if I have like some cash sitting around that I'm going to squeeze in there somehow. I don't know. Actually, I already wrapped up my package. Never mind. So we're not going to do that.
I really felt bad that it failed twice.
But yeah, so I felt really bad. So first of all, what I did put both items. So they're 2 different transactions, but I put them in the same mailer. And I just hope that will not come back to haunt me and bite me in the behind. Because with Mercari, I do ship on pirate ship. So I just put in the same like tracking number for both. Mm-hmm. But yeah, has anyone else had issues with Mercari like that? Is it me? I mean, all my information is like up to date and accurate, and
it's not you. It's the buyer not updating their information.
I feel like if that happens back to back, and because it happened recently with somebody else, that's where I'm like, maybe it's Mercari.
No, it's them.
There's also that, but I
know it's them, for at least for me, because they've reached out and told me, oh, I'm so sorry, this card doesn't have any money, I need to switch it out. So yeah. I think people are playing magical credit cards, I think is what they're doing.
Fair.
Yeah.
I felt bad because like this seemed like a nice person. It's not somebody rude or anything. And I mean,
sure.
When she reached out and I was like, hey, can I send you an offer for $50? I'm like, yeah, you can.
I wish someone would bundle something on Mercari. I still haven't gotten any of those yet.
Yeah, I think you can only do it on the phone because I couldn't see how to do it on the browser. So basically you add 2 things to cart from the same person and then you can send them a bundle offer.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You can actually put it on a cart, I think.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I don't know. I haven't had a Mercari order at all this year. I think my last Mercari sale was like, I don't know, like a week or 2 before the end of the year. And I'm listing. Wow. I'm like, I don't know. So, but Mercari has never been consistent for me anyway. So
yeah, same.
I just kind of list and let it be. And if I get a sale, I get a sale.
Yeah.
So.
It's the same for me, but it's been picking up a little bit. So I'm like, okay, if there's an issue on their end that keeps me from making these sales, then that would really suck because I finally have some more activity. So
right.
I don't know, but it's probably, you guys are probably right. It's the buyer. Catholic storage unit, some good books. The good book, Chris. The good book. Hello, Aisha Dim. So Kristen was gonna hop on here too, but she has internet/modem issues. Can we just please take a moment and say it's been a week? Like, oh my God. I feel like everybody's going through it. A lot of my good friends are going through it. I'm going through it. I know some of you guys are going through it. So the boys are done. What boys? What boys are we talking about?
I have not gotten sick, so I need to knock on wood or something.
So yeah, it's on the bike.
I've been sick since we went to England and got COVID.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That does not sound fun.
But
hello, Victoria.
Hi. Hey, Victoria.
Oh yeah, Victoria and Chris, you guys are like in the same area. I see you hang out. on the Instagram and such. And I have no FOMO whatsoever. None.
I totally have FOMO.
Zero.
Speaking of Louisiana, there was, and I don't remember her name, but she does reselling in YouTube, and I think her channel name was
It's great.
Jambalaya Resell, I think. I used to watch her a lot.
Sounds familiar.
She, when you said the good book, it reminded me, she used to say all the time, like, certain, like, different versions of the Bible sells really well on eBay, and that's just not something I would have thought to.
Yeah, same.
But I haven't seen her post a video in a while, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Somewhere in my house, I have one from 1895.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
I'm
the Old Testament version.
But I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a single Bible in my house. So unless there's one hidden,
I'm atheist,
somewhere.
so it's
There might be one under the baseboards, but I don't think my gay landlord has a Bible hidden somewhere in this house. He might. Who knows? Anyway, massive. Oh my God, yeah, Dodo. I swear, it's been a week for everyone. Billy Flipper, hello, Paul. Yeah,
Hey, Paul.
Three legends. I know you got that right. I hope you're doing well. How's the move coming? Let us know.
Right?
Yeah, Poshmark, man. Okay, so I made one really good sale on Poshmark a couple days ago, and since then it's been crickets, but I'm excited for that one. It was from my 50-pound thread-up box, and so I had $2 into it and sold for 75, and I'm like,
hey,
yeah, I liked it. It was the Amazon jacket.
the Amazon jacket.
It's literally what they call it, and I learned that from none other than Nicole State. So shout out to her, I guess. Like, I would not have known what that jacket is, but it's like a brand called Orale. I can probably, you know what? I can show it because I have it right here somewhere. Here you go. The Amazon jacket. Let me share this. Here.
Oh.
That's what she looks like.
I think I remember something about it going viral. That looks really familiar.
Yeah. And it's Orale, and it does retail like for,
Okay.
I don't know, like 150, 180 maybe?
Nice.
I don't know. So, and they're definitely a lot listed and a lot sold, but it feels like a really good jacket. I mean, if this had been my size, probably would have kept it. But yeah, when I pulled this out of the box, I'm like, is this the Amazon jacket? And sure enough, it was. So I had it listed for like 85 and offered 75, and they accepted. So
Nice.
that was a good sale. They received it. I hope there's not going to be any shenanigans. I should not jinx myself. I really should not. I sold a lot of undergarments this week too. Valentine's Day is coming up, I guess.
So a lot of bras.
Most of them are not like super like sexy or anything, but I sold a Torrid set for like full price, $55. I'm like, yes.
Nice.
But that was retail arbitrage, so I'm happy.
Oh yeah.
Happy that worked out. 2 hours. Right? The Care Bear hoodie, Melissa, I'm telling you. That one's a winner.
It is. I was like, I have to keep this. And then I did.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta keep it.
Yeah.
That's what I have a problem of. I thrift and then I'm like, oh, I could just keep this for myself. And now I have way more clothes in my closet that I'm ever going to wear.
Same.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, bins, pants I'm wearing are from Dollar Day, so is anything not thrifted in my house? I think so.
Let's see, does anybody get the reference of this shirt?
Oh, hold on. Let me. Pretzel Day? Is it? And it's,
Oh
it's
yes, I do.
I've never watched The Office, but
I'm watching it right now again.
I know him.
Love The Office.
Yeah, I started watching it in college, and I've probably seen it all the way through, probably at least 15 times, and I could probably
Recite it.
do word for word most episodes. So
Yeah.
One of these days, when I'm all out of things to watch, I'll probably watch it.
It's fantastic. Okay, the British version is okay. Not my favorite, especially since Ricky Gervais is in it, and he's not my favorite comedian. Because he's kind of a D-bag, but like as a person, so I don't like him. And I mean, yeah, he just is. Anyway, so but the American version, French kiss, love it.
And the first time you watch it, you have to get through the first season. You just have to push through the first season and get through it because the rest is like gold. So
yeah. I mean, I don't think it's that bad, but yeah.
But it gets better, so that's good. Kristen, I feel your pain. Yeah. That I'm sending you some good internet juju. Your move is coming better than what does that mean?
Are you moving, Paul?
He's moving to Florida.
Florida?
Oh, that's right.
I don't know why, but he is.
I mean, they have like cockroaches the size of dogs. I don't know if I like that.
Oh my god. I will say, every state I've lived in, I've discovered like a new type of like bug, pest, whatever. In freaking Virginia, not in our first apartment, but the second one, we had spiders. They just looked like regular spiders, big spiders. When you would get close to them, they would jump like 4 feet up into the air. And I was like, oh, hell no. We gotta
I'm never going to Virginia. I'm never going to that state, ever.
Fun fact, Melissa, I've seen 1 or 2 of those in New Jersey as well. And I'm like, what kind of mutated weirdness is that? Because I've never seen that before. And I looked them up once and it just messed up my search history.
God.
But anyway, no. Poshmark Lives. Let's talk about it. So I got approved, but apparently so did like everybody else last week. I've heard things.
I did not get approved. I do not have an
never. Sorry. Did you apply?
Yeah.
Well, yes. I had a moment of weakness.
Week.
And I was like, I'm gonna apply and get rid of old stuff, and then like it's been crickets. So like I just send in the old stuff I was gonna send to thread.
My last name is a B, and I don't know if they're going by alphabetical. Alphabetical. Did I say that right? Oh my god, it sounded
alphabetical. Wrong. No, you're fine.
You know when you say a word and it's like that does not sound right.
Yeah, I know. Me all the time. That was weird because I didn't get an email about it. It just popped up at the top of my app, which I never look at that. I'm like, huh. And then I was all like, oh, look who got approved. And then like later that day, I see some people post on Instagram like, oh yeah, apparently a bunch of people, like a lot of people got approved. Some even didn't. Like some didn't even apply. Some weren't even waitlisted. That's the rumor. I don't know if that's true.
I saw
people
that
were like
on Instagram.
Complaining about like they don't even have to do the training, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, but let's look at the people who did the training and who do live shows from their bathtubs and from their car and like from their bins. Or just, so I've heard. I have watched maybe 5 Poshmark live shows. Honestly, I just can't do it. But so at first I was like, okay, so I'm gonna get rid of some of my old stuff. But the more I think about it, I'm like, is this really gonna be worth my time? Because I think not. So I have a box ready to go to ThreadUp, and then I have a smaller box where I'm contemplating if I'm going to do a show, this would be some of the stuff I would be showing. But I haven't decided yet. And then I got sick, and I was like, well, we're not doing anything anytime soon. So I don't know.
I watched 2, and there was a girl in my area that I know. And so I joined in just to watch her. And like she kept it lively. Like it was nice. And then someone else I know did one today, and I was like, oh, I'll pop in. And like, you have to have the personality for it because this person did not. And it was full of like awkward silences. She was like, come on, people, I need to sell this stuff. And I'm like, that was like too much pressure for me. I was like, I'm out here.
Yeah.
There was a lady on Whatnot that was like that. And she's like, this is why I don't do Whatnot, because you people aren't buying from me. I'm like, you need to not come on here. Like, you need to, this is not your thing.
Embarrassment.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I don't think, first of all, I mean, I can probably wing it and like put it on for an hour or so, but I don't feel like being live and selling people stuff like this, the Hangouts and stuff. It's fine. Like I don't feel like I'm selling anyone anything other than, hey, watch my channel, push the like button. And I already feel weird saying these things, you know. It's like, hey, like and subscribe, whatever.
Right.
I'm interested in the silent ones though.
See the silent.
I haven't looked at one of those.
I just don't see the point.
I've been to a few of them, and people were selling things, so I decided to check them out. I didn't buy anything, but you know,
I haven't looked at any Whatnot videos. Mine's just like I've just seen the Poshmark ones, but like 30 seconds to bid and buy. I'm like that's too little time for me to make decisions. I don't make decisions very quickly.
Oh,
So, like,
yeah.
I know at least on
people
Poshmark,
like me.
Yeah.
I'm an impulse buyer.
See, I'm not. I'm like, do I want to spend this money? I think on Poshmark you can set it to like also 45 and maybe 60 seconds even.
You can do 45.
Which is probably what I would do. But like my stuff's not that awesome that people will just come in and just outbid each other in 30 seconds.
Right.
And I know that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I'm going to put this whole show on and just try my best, because I'm a perfectionist and that's what I'm going to do, it's probably still going to suck. But if I'm going to do all that and then I still only get like 5 cents for my items, I'd rather chuck them in a box and send them to FedUp. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
So, Dodo did one. How did that go? You probably told us how it went because I'm like 10 minutes behind on comments. Hello, FSJ. Good to see you. The other ladies, hold on. The other ladies are Kami and Melissa here. There we go. Who are always in the chat, and now they're on the screen with me. So because they're awesome and they're helping me out because I'm already losing my voice here. Ragful, yeah. Sorry. Okay, slowly dying over here. Yeah, they're called palmetto bugs, but they're really roaches. Let's be honest. Yep, roaches and yep. Mm-hmm. That was a 10-minute ago conversation.
I mean, I've never had one in my house, but
all right, Liv. Oh my God, Liv is here again. 10 minutes. Oh, not 5 minutes behind. All right, that's not too bad. I'm doing okay. Good to see you, Liv. Yeah, and then I like the selling other people's stuff on the Poshmark shows.
That's weird.
But I like it in theory because I feel like it makes sense for their whole hey Posh love blah 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 whatever. It's on brand, and so I like that that's a feature. But if that's an expectation, like if I'm doing my first show, I just want to focus on my own stuff. It's not that I don't want to auction off other people's stuff. It's just I want to have a limited amount of things to.
No, I want to auction off only my stuff. Right? You have your own auction. I have anxiety. I have a bona fide condition I take medication for. So,
I mean,
you figure out your own crap.
If people submit their stuff and if you make it very clear, okay, well, if you're going to send it, if you want me to auction it, you have to be okay with starting at a low amount or whatever. Like I had one person auction off one of my items and it was like a random Coach wristlet that I got in the ThredUp box and I'm like, sure, take it. It sold. It didn't sell for much, but it was also not sitting around anymore. So I was fine with it.
Do you have to give them permission to sell your things? Because I saw someone
on
Facebook.
Oh yeah, you need to share it to them and then, or like they can pull it, but it's easier if you share it to them. And then they will pull it up for auction. And I think once that happens, you need to approve it.
Oh, okay.
And I think then you also set like starting bid and how long it's going to take.
Gotcha.
But beyond that, and then they're just running it. I mean, they can hype it up, but that's all they can do really. And then if it sells, it sells. And if not, it does.
Gotcha.
See, I don't know. I wouldn't do that because I'd want a cut of what it's sold
right?
for my hard work.
Me too.
Half a bottle of wine. Yeah, and there's an idea.
I might do it on Poshmark. I just haven't decided. I have been approved on Whatnot for a long time, and I just didn't do on any of them.
Yeah.
Every time I thought about doing it, my anxiety would just peak.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like people would probably be nice for the most part. But it took me a long time just being on YouTube and kind of popping on other people's channels and just doing the StreamYard thing with other people that I'd never met before to even decide, okay, I'm going to do a live show. And if all of a sudden like 50 people showed up to this, I'd get very nervous. So as I always say, I don't mind that this is a small crowd, like group of people. I feel very comfortable. But if this ever goes viral for whatever reason, I don't know. And this down here that's my fear. Like you run just like through a crap ton of items and nothing sells. And then sure, like it's I don't know, half an hour of your day, but at least I would set it up. I would make sure my lighting is good. I would probably get ready and just look presentable. And then it's kind of exhausting. To me, it just reminds me of getting ready to teach a class. Like you need to be present, you need to just be on, you need to perform, and it's exhausting.
Yeah.
And sure, like one show would not kill me likely. Currently it might, but in general. But then I'm like, do I really want to deal with it? You know, I've got enough going on. So I don't know. I'm undecided. I'm glad I finally have the option because I was bitching about that. Not heavily because I was not that interested, but I was like, I would like to have the option. So lifestyle show. Yeah. I mean, I've seen people be at the bins, and that's the other thing. Like, people started to share just like screen recordings of Posh shows on Instagram and such, and then my anxiety kicks in. I'm like, okay, what if I do something embarrassing and then people share it, and it's like, this is why I just don't overshare on social media, because
I learned a long time to laugh at myself.
Well,
and it just makes it all go away.
It's true.
I don't take myself too seriously, because why?
Yeah. And that's the thing. I would probably only pull stuff that I'm then ready to chug into a box and send to ThreadUp, because if I'm going to pull it all out and like maybe even, that's the other thing, like it's all wrinkled once it's been in my inventory for a while. I don't want to sit there and steam everything all over again. Right. Like, no.
Oh, yeah, it wouldn't be stuff that I already have listed. I would have stuff that I just got home from the bins to do it with. I was going to do that.
I've seen some people do that, or like Becky Park did. It was a Whatnot one, but she said she basically got a ThreadUp box and just unboxed it on Whatnot and was selling stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not nobody, but there's hardly any sales because it was a crappy box. But, you know, if you can pick the stuff already, I mean, that could work. Just, I don't know. The average sale price, I feel, of a live show is so much lower than what I would want for, you know, my time. But
yeah, it's really my time. It's not so much even the item, because if you're fine with sending it to ThreadUp, you get a couple of bucks, and I'm fine with that. But I'm not putting any additional effort into it. Yes, I photographed it at some point, but at this point, I'm just pulling it and sending it, and then they can do whatever. Abby, alive. Hello. Are we talking about it? Yeah, I mean, don't hold back, Allie. Just tell us how you feel. Allie's not a fan, so that's been established. No. Yeah. I don't even want to get on Whatnot. It's just not my thing.
Yeah. I mean, some people are doing great. I mean, like the nurse Flipper, she does Whatnot, and she makes more than she makes on eBay, and she made like almost $200K last year on eBay, or she made $125,000 on eBay last year. So she's
I mean,
more. But you have to build it up.
Right. Yeah. And I think it helps to have a huge following, if we're going to be honest.
Yeah. But if you do it, you have to get a following.
Yeah.
But see, for me, why I was just like totally turned off from Whatnot was, I don't know if you guys noticed, it was like blasted everywhere when it started to get popular. And I was over it before I haven't ever been on it before. Just like people stopped talking about it.
Yeah. I felt like that with Clubhouse too. I was like, oh God, everybody's like crazy about this now, and everybody needs to do it. And then, is anyone still on Clubhouse? Is Clubhouse still a thing?
I don't know. I haven't been on it in a long time.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the way to go for me. And I do think it's been affecting our sales, but I'm hoping once the newness, the glamour, whatever, wears off and people are just done buying
I'm not
stuff.
So sure it is though. There's not that many sales that are happening through the live sales that are making Poshmark that much money. It really isn't. It's like 1% of all the sales or something like that. So it's really low number of how much. So I don't think that's actually, I think their algorithm, I think they're still A/B testing stuff on their I think that's actually affecting us all.
I feel like they fixed it for like a minute and things were getting better, and then it's just like my Poshmark sales tanked completely. And yes, I have not been on top of it as much as I should be, but I was like, there's no way you're not fiddling and pushing some buttons again and messing with my livelihood, taking food out of my child's mouth. Damn it, Poshmark. Sorry.
Like my mix right now is like, for selling is 34% is Poshmark, but almost 52% is eBay. For everything I've sold this month, and I've sold
eBay
for this month.
I've sold 170 items.
Nice.
That's awesome.
I have eBay questions in a second, but let me just catch up with this chat here. Hola, handsome. Good to see you, Mr. Untitled.
I really want you. You should.
Feet pics.
I thought about that. My husband wasn't so happy about that, but my
dude,
I've had people say, "You have beautiful feet. I have little tiny cute feet." So
there's a, how do I say this? Whatever feet you have, somebody will appreciate them. And it's honestly, is there still a need for feet pics though? I feel like that market is probably
there's always going to be a need for
saturated.
it.
Yeah, okay.
Always going to be for
Well,
because those guys are collecting them. They don't want one feet; they want multiple feet to have their fetish with. Okay,
you want all the feet,
multiple feet. I know that's.
I know
that's incorrect English.
No, I love it. I'm here for it.
And
yeah.
So whatever you're into, as long as it's hurting nobody, I don't give a crap.
Yeah. Don't mind me slowly dying here. Yeah. See, the thing is, in general, I like the concept of like unboxing a ThredUp box. Not necessarily to sell the stuff. I mean, if you make some sales off of it, you don't have to list on Whatnot or Poshmark. I mean, it's not a bad idea. But honestly, down the road, I think I'm doing better unboxing my ThredUp boxes on YouTube because they get the most views and I'm monetized. So yeah. I think I'm probably getting paid better that way. So yeah, probably. Yeah. You said it, Ellie, and I. It's 10:08 and I haven't listed a single thing. I have the Vendu form pulled up, but I'm still catching up because everybody is chatty today. I like money too, and honestly, there's nothing like super identifiable on my feed, so we may just all have to take the together.
We're all gonna horror feed out.
I can see the YouTube collab already. We all sold our feed pics. Check out who makes the most.
Do we make more money with sales on Poshmark or that?
Yeah.
I mean, don't threaten me with a good time. That sounds like a solid idea. Allie, you're in?
Back when I was like seriously looking into it, but I was seeing all these younger girls, they're showing like their whole body and their feet. I'm like, oh, I'm not cute and young like you though. Like I'm almost 50.
Again,
there's anonymity in feet pics.
Somebody will appreciate it, but yes, I would only like ankle.
Yeah, I'm only doing feet,
and then
maybe calves down,
Yeah, ankles.
You want to see my ankle? Baby, pay up.
You gotta pay extra for ankle.
Want knees? Pay up.
Yeah, Dodo. Let us know how that goes, because you want like the grand prize on Poshmark. Have they not sent you your money yet?
They haven't.
By the way, can we talk about that? I just randomly looked at, because Poshmark's giving away like $10,000 a month now, in like a grand prize for listing, and it's how they're like the more you list, the better your chances. Yeah, I looked at the 2 winners so far, or it's like 10,000 a week, I think. I looked at the 2 or 3 winners, and they have like 90 listings in their closet. And I'm like, Poshmark, you are so full of crap. Like, you planted these people.
I'm real every damn day.
Well,
I don't list much, but I list more than that.
This there'll be a banner, and it says like, redeem your balance with PayPal and get, I think it's like $10, $50, something like that. But if you click on it and read the fine print, you don't get that money just for doing it. You get entered to win that money.
Yeah.
And there's only so many per day. And I'm just like, gosh, I feel like there's
give
so
them
much.
$2.
Yeah. But I think that's what Dodo did, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think she did the PayPal thing, and that's how she won $5,000 freaking dollars. That she hasn't gotten yet, but still.
But I wonder if they're like crowdfunding for that money with the $2.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, let's not forget the great Poshmark fiasco of when they were all like,
pick a year,
list an item in this category and you get this much money, and then everybody lists, and at some point they just stop paying us.
Just like, never mind.
I never
like,
got
we
didn't offer to me.
It's like, we didn't think y'all would do that. I'm like, are you stupid? Like, you're giving us free money. Of course we're going to do that. I'm going to find a random pet item and list it if you're going to give me $25 in Posh credit. That just paid for itself.
And they gave me money for 2 of them. And then the third one, like after I submitted it, they were like, no, we're not doing this anymore. So whatever.
I made a little bit on that, but then stupid.
I can't tell you how excited I am that Korean tech company has taken over.
I'm hoping there's going to be some positive changes.
Yeah.
I don't remember who it was, but I saw someone like talk about the history of that company and like what they're doing currently. And it sounded like they're like kind of techie, and like I think they're going to help improve Poshmark's flaws.
Well, apparently every company they've actually taken over quite a few customer to customer type platforms, and every time they've done it, it's been a positive change. So I don't know how many they have, but I know Tabs McCaffrey.
Yes, McCaffrey.
Okay, I got it right.
Yep.
I butchered it in my video, so I had to like pop up her thing. I'm like, I like her videos. And I'm butchering her name. I'm very sorry, but yeah, it's she talked about it quite a bit too on a video. So I was like, yeah.
Liv, that is hilarious. See, I have not yet gotten requests for like feet pictures for any of my shoes. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I feel like that's when you've made it on Poshmark, when people ask you for inappropriate pictures. I'm not asking for people to ask me to. I'm just saying it'd be nice to be appreciated at some point. I did have a fun post the other day on my Meet the Posher thingy. It's like, hey girl, blah blah blah, and this and that, and I'm a Poshmark ambassador too. And if you have any questions, and I'm like, bro, I've been here for 3 years. Go away. Like, jeez.
I deleted that.
I flagged it because then she's like, I also have jewelry for everybody in your family, and I'm like,
no,
okay.
my what the Posher, I just deleted it. I keep getting, I always get like, oh, come and look at my sale. I'm like, no.
No.
Oh, instant payout. I gotcha.
Yeah, definitely source for all of us. Interesting. I'm so excited for you to get that money and do all the sourcing, Dodo. Like, just like share it with us, please, in some fashion. Put it on Instagram. I just need to live vicariously through you. Thank you.
Me too. We're all gonna live vicariously.
I am pretty sure there's a fetish for wool socks and clogs too, but
I'm sure
again. All right, it always goes there with jeez.
Because we're all like-minded. That's why.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, where's Patrick? He usually comes at this.
I know,
point.
right?
I know. Yeah, you would think this would summon him. He has things going on this week, so he might hop on the chat, but I don't think he'll be joining us for the relax portion. So we got no relax, we got no chill today. And I'm actually in my picture folder now, so be very proud of me, everyone. I'm gonna list a thing. You just
I've taken not many measurements.
Right now, I'm like deleting pictures of all the things I already listed, just so I know what I'm doing here. Because I'd like bounce back and forth between my laptop and then this thing, and I have different pictures on all the things. I listed this.
See, I don't cross-list everything to Mercari and eBay, and so I don't have like a cross-listing tool. So I just manually do it. So I always list from my phone. So like having this, I was like, okay, this will work because then I can see this on the laptop, and then this, and now I'm like up and down.
Slightly distracted. Sorry. I need to. What do I need to list? I listed a whole bunch of activewear yesterday or the day before. Yeah, the only reason I've been listing this week, just not feeling well and such, was because I just was like, I need to distract myself from feeling sorry for myself. So we're gonna list some stuff. It's just been, besides the sickness, there's just been a lot going on with the kid and such, and it's just.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, I think I'm gonna list shoes. Shoes are easy. Shoes.
Yeah, when I don't feel like listing, I go for the shoes because.
Right. I have so many, as you guys may have seen at some point.
I got some I got to clean, but my hands have been rubbish the last few weeks, so I'm like, nope, not cleaning any.
Yeah, I'll do this thing where I do my nails and make them look all pretty, and I'm like, oh, I gotta clean shoes.
Oh no, when I say rubbish, it's not because of my nails, it's because of pain.
Yeah, well, also that.
I don't give a crap. Like, I'm gonna show my broken janky nails. I don't care. If you don't like it, don't watch.
One of these days, I'm gonna have a realist and relax, and I'm literally just gonna focus on pampering. I'm gonna be doing my nails and like I don't know, curl my hair or some bullshit. Like, yeah, I'll just be like, actually, I'll put like a sheet mask on or something.
It's funny. Once I did like a shoe haul, you know how you and they're like, you should really do your nails. I'm like, you know how misogynistic your comment really is. Let me tell you. And this isn't a nail video. This is a haul.
Yeah, right. Like I try, like if I have like a really messed up nail, I try not to show it. But also, I'm like, can you just focus on a label?
I never do my nails. So my nails are always plain.
Like same most of the time.
Why do we feel? I mean, I understand what you're saying. I want to know, why do we feel this way?
Because we've been conditioned to feel this way, Melissa.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to undo that conditioning as
I know. One thing at a time. I'll get to the nails eventually.
That's okay. I'm far ahead of you when it comes to age, though.
Then you have people like Miss Allison De Laurentiis here. That's what I call her. Pretty Little Liars. Anyone who will literally point out nails in Poshmark listings. It makes me very self-conscious about mine. I'm like, don't ever look at my closet.
That's okay.
Some nasty nails, right? Like
that's the thing. If they're really like dirty and nasty, I'm like,
okay, mine aren't.
As long as they're clean, you know.
You're digging in your butt or something. Don't put them on Poshmark. You know.
Some people would.
Oh, a bloody hangnail. That's hilarious.
That is my thing with some of the live sales. I mean, even on YouTube, some people. When they're showing their stuff up close, I'm like, would you mind like at least cleaning your nails? We're not. You don't have to be perfectly manicured. I get that, you know, you work with them, but geez, like some people, I'm like, I don't want. Anyway, so I do understand where Ellie's coming from, but also I agree we should not stress ourselves out beyond reason about the look of our nails in Poshmark photos.
Well, it's like apologizing because, I don't have makeup on. I'm so sorry. Why? Why are you apologizing for not wearing makeup?
Yeah.
Men don't do that. They're not apologizing for it, and some of them need it. Some of those men need it. Okay? Let me tell you.
All right, I got one listing done. A whole one.
Look at you. That's one more than I have.
He's like, I got one done. I think I will do some listing actually.
Yeah, right.
Might as well be more productive for me.
I'm listing here. I'm gonna show off what I'm listing real quick. I'm gonna list these boots.
Ooh, those are nice. Yeah.
And they're size 11.
Wow.
So we're gonna list these bad boys. I'm gonna take them back. Well, I'm gonna leave it up for a little bit so that people actually see that we're working.
It could be small.
We can make ourselves small.
It's nice being small.
We know, Ellie. We know. See, what I would do sometimes, I have these, like the little, you can't see because it's the little like press-ons, and I'll just put like 2 or 3 on the fingers that are visible when you hold the label. I'm like, done. And I didn't buy them for that purpose. I just had them from another life when that was something I would do and they would not last. So. Yeah, Ellie is like doing all the things in the morning, and I'm like, let me sleep.
I slept till 10 today.
Damn.
Yeah. My husband got out of bed by himself. I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. I usually bring him coffee in bed. He's hard to get
I have to start work at 8, and I get up at 7:50, and then start work at 8. So like, there will be no time to do any of this in the morning.
Sounds like my husband. He works in the office that's 100 feet away from our bedroom door.
See, I don't know, those shoes, I love them, and they're giving me like kind of witchy, like the Sanderson sister vibes. I don't know why, but they're adorable.
They're cute. I put witchy in there. This is like the porn music.
Alyssa.
Well, I can't help it. I'm sorry.
No worries. I just it reminds me of when Patrick starts to put on the music and it just gets the whole mood of the video changes.
I'm like, and the porn vibe is here.
I just realized I was muted. That was silly.
Oh, you can't be muted. Stop muting.
I said so many funny things, and y'all just have to take my word for it.
We'll say them again.
No, it's almost gone. I chuckled to myself.
Aww.
This is what I get for muting myself with the whole coffee cough here.
Yeah, you're not that loud. You really aren't. At least to me.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying not to be like, you know. Exactly. I swear to God. I'm looking at the numbers up here on StreamYard. Every time I actually start listing, the numbers go down. It's so funny. It's like, do people not understand the title of the show? Like, there's some word. Yeah, there you go. I mean, Allie, I feel like my day should be over by noon, but it's just not. It's the full-time job thing. Honestly, if I didn't have the full-time job, I would probably get stuff done in the morning too, just so I can sit on the couch later in the day. Okay, bright red.
Are you full-time or part-time?
Who?
You.
Me, I'm full-time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've been full-time since 2019.
Nice.
Yeah, 2019. Yeah.
I think that was Jen.
Sorry.
So no, you go ahead. I was just talking to myself.
I haven't really been good at it since the last year and a half. So it was okay, but you got the. I didn't know fashion. Like I shopped at Old Navy and Target and occasionally Macy's when I wanted something nicer. So
I go
Allie,
back
I love
and
you
look at
too.
some of
Have a
the.
good night.
I go back and look at some of the first few things that I thrifted to resell, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why did I think that was cute? Why did I think anyone would want to pay money for this?
Yeah. Oh, I have a lot of that. I was like, God, that's atrocious. I would never pick now.
I picked up so many things with wild patterns that I didn't even care for, but I'm like, somebody's gonna love this, and nobody did. Nobody did.
No.
But that's how we learn,
Yeah, exactly.
All right. What is this red? Cherry red? Cherry red.
What am I doing with this thing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm marking it. Someone paid on eBay, so I'm marking the sale. And I'm like, just
paid on eBay?
Why am I here?
Oh, okay. So speaking of eBay, and we're not going to do tax advice or anything, but are we getting 1099s or are we not getting 1099s? Are they going to be available?
I got one from Poshmark.
Yeah, I got one from Poshmark.
Oh, wait, yeah, the 1099K.
Right, that, whatever.
Yeah,
where do you find it on Poshmark? Because I don't think they may have emailed me and I'm just like,
no, I'll show you where it's at. Let me go to it. I had to find it earlier. So you have to go to
account settings.
Your account. Yeah, account settings, and it's at the very bottom, tax documents.
Okay.
But mine was just available. I
don't have it.
Did it today. So
you don't
I
have
think
any tax document. Okay.
They might be mailing it to you if you didn't opt into it.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Oh, okay.
But with eBay, so Allie and I talked about this earlier.
It should be on the website.
And I looked and it said you don't qualify or something like that, or your sales, you didn't make enough sales. But I sold over 200 items, and I sold over $600 worth of items. So
yeah, but those new rules don't take effect this year. They take effect next year.
But I thought it's just that they don't have to send it, but they would still provide it. I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand.
I know
mine.
I think they're going to.
I think they still gave me mine because I hit the old, old threshold of 20,000 in sales or something like that. But I don't know that they're actually providing them or having them available if you're under that.
Look at that. Margie listed 2. Amy, did you see that?
Oh yeah, that's my mom.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, that's your mom? That's cute.
Oh, your mom resells too. You mentioned that in a video, and I went to follow her closet. So I follow your mom on the Poshmark.
She actually went into this year part-time or part retirement. She's still working a couple days a week, but she's trying to ramp up her reselling. So let's go, Mom, get some sales.
Okay, so Alex, I'm so confused, y'all. I'm so confused by this whole tax thing.
Yeah, Allie's right though, because you can't.
And I have over 200 transactions, so I don't understand why they're like, your sales didn't qualify you, and I'm like, excuse you?
Because you're going with the new rules. The old ones were 20 grand in sales, and I didn't even meet that on eBay, so I'm not getting one.
Okay, so 2023
20,000 sales in Poshmark.
Yeah, I didn't have.
So for 2024's 2024's taxes for the year 2023,
right.
I think that's when the $600 takes effect.
Yes, yes. So that,
unless they
push that out a year, that whole
yeah.
Because otherwise you have to like show like 5 years of being self-employed and all that and, for a mortgage. But yeah.
Huh, nice. What happened to my music? Oh, it's still there. Sorry.
So I'll just be doing eBay the hard way, the old way. I was excited for the 1099K, and then it's like, no. I'm like, why? You're gonna make my life easier. I'll just have
exactly.
And then that's it.
I was like, just give me a piece of paper that said how much I sold. Jeez.
But yeah, you still have to take out your deductions because you're saying, yeah, there's a lot of
and
stuff.
And I have that.
And
I have all my stuff. Like I have it. It's just I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah. I don't understand why they can't take out the deductions because they have that there too. They know how much you paid in shipping, like Poshmark. They know how much you paid in shipping. They know how much you paid in fees. Why don't they strip that out of it? Which I think that's kind of a bummer they're not doing that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just tax is just okay. No more tax talk because tax makes me sad. They used to make me happy, and then I started doing this, and now I'm like.
I haven't had a tax return in like 10 years, 11 years. I pay every single year because we bought a house that was well within our budget. So our married tax liability is like our tax break for being married is more than what we pay in interest in our house. I mean, it's a good thing, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can just strip out, Allie, we can just strip out the cog, but they can strip out everything they know you spent. That's what I'm saying. It would just be easier that way. In my opinion.
Hello, Kami's mom. That's how I refer to moms, just like across the board. Just like everybody's mom.
Everyone's mom.
Everyone's mom. Welcome. Well, I'm happy you found us and are hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Let me list these.
I was like, totally forgot what I was doing.
Same. Listing. See, this is why I have this up for
accountability. You know what you're doing.
Somebody in the chat needs to be like, Veronika, we've looked at this for 10 minutes now, so
you need to be a little bit quicker at this. Chop, lady.
All right, so Kami said they give her witchy vibes. Let's put that in there.
And that big chunky heel, I would think like a little bit of Y2K vibes.
I mean, it's not super. It's like a block. It's not super chunky, but it's
a block heel.
Block heel.
Yeah, or just put that.
How much is it? 2 inches.
Now, I don't know if this is still in style, but I could see someone wearing these with like leather pants and a really nice leather jacket, like all black, and then like the pop of red on the shoes.
All leather, everything.
That's still
Ooh, I need to point out the accent stitching. Or whatever it's called. Here, arrow-shaped accent stitching. Do you all make up just things all the time when you're listing? I'm like, I don't know if that's an actual thing. I'm just making it up.
No, I'm making it a thing, okay?
It's like,
oh, I got it.
Hello, Sarah. Welcome. Oh, you're just on time. I'm on my first listing, so we've been here for an hour. Get these vibes. Ooh, right. Witchy and retro vibes. I'll put that in the style text too. You guys see, this is why I need to have my hive mind around. So
now I have witchy woman stuck in my head. Thank you.
I mean,
you're like, you're welcome.
Yeah. Like, I don't know where the complaint is.
I know, it's a good song.
Red tags, retro, western, witchy. Oops, not how you spell that.
Witchy with a B. No.
Witchy with a B. Shoes. Men's shoes. Boots. I honestly don't know what to list these for. Let's check a little. Whoa, why are you all full screen on me? Jesus, Cellhound. It's a little coming on a little strong here. Okay.
Has anyone experienced like an increase in international sales since they rolled out that new program? If anyone's on it? No?
I've never had an international sale, so no.
I get them very sporadically.
Yeah, I used to not, and I've gotten like 3 recently. So I'm like, all
I heard
right.
it's supposed to make it just easier on both sides, so
yeah.
As always, I'm like super behind. What's happening with international sales?
They changed like the program. They're switching.
Do I need to do something
around in it?
No.
Do I need to change anything?
Nope.
Not that I'm aware of.
That's really all I need to know. Like, do I need to make any changes? No.
You basically have to have no international shipping turned on, and eventually it'll be rolled into the program. Yeah, because it's going to a site.
So if you have it right, I have global shipping.
Yeah, no. They'll roll you into it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're on the global shipping program, you'll be fine. They automatically rolled me into it, and I didn't understand that. And then I added like international shipping, and then I went and saw the thing, and they're like, no, don't have international shipping turned on at all. I'm like, oh, okay. And so yeah.
So, but like, what changes? I literally have no idea what's going on.
Really? Well, it's they make it
Melissa, I don't pay attention.
For the people that buy it, and they make it cheaper for the fees for the seller, and also there's no returns at all.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice. I like that.
I mean, there is returns, just we don't eat it. eBay does.
Huh. Okay.
So yeah,
I wish they do that for domestic sales too, but whatever.
I know, right? I do free returns for domestic.
I think I have returns turned off for international sales. So,
yeah, but I don't think that matters because it's eBay. Yeah. I had 14-day returns for international, but they had to pay for it. But
right. Very vintage. Hello, Tricky Trapster. Good to see you.
So I'm really hoping that the new thing will spark a lot more sales.
I mean, I hope that with everything. Okay, so we got 50s, we got 80s. It's all the decades. All the decades in those boots. And I'm excited that they're a, excuse me, larger size because that, they're good for the boys and the girls. So, here's hoping. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I have a large foot, over size 10, usually 10 wide. And my husband wears either 15 or 16 wide, depending upon the shoe. So, big-footed people need shoes too.
Yeah, that's my thing. Whenever when I watch resellers and they're like, oh, like larger shoe size, it's like 10. I was like, what do you mean larger? Like, I know my feet are not dainty, but like a 10, I feel like it's
I'm a 7.5.
Okay, Melissa and your dainty feet.
My husband calls them.
Let's see who makes more with their feet pictures. Okay, let's see if size matters. We're doing the collab. We're just gonna have to do it.
All right.
You heard it here first.
I'm gonna be Team Hobbit.
Thank you, Liv. Yeah, on a bad day, I'm a 10.5 too.
Yeah, my mom was a size 10. I don't know how I got small feet. Probably because of my dad. Both my parents were short. Like my mom was 5'5", but so was my dad. So he was a size 9 in men's though, which I think is small for
That's
me.
pretty small.
But
My child's father wears like a 14, and then I wear a 10, so the kid has big feet.
Your kid.
And yeah. And there were like times when he would just like go through shoes. I felt like I was buying new shoes every 6 weeks. I'm like, what the hell?
I think my husband's like a 12 and a half. He's big feet. He has like ridiculously big feet. So
I can hold my husband's big toe, and it's like I still can't close my hand all the way. That's
Wow.
it's a giant big toe too. It's weird. I call
Also,
him-
yes. Let's not do that. For the record, I hate feet. I don't know why we have that many feet conversations tonight. Oh, God.
I didn't know you hated it, but now I know.
Yeah. I need trigger warnings for feet pictures.
Trigger warning. That's funny.
There's a special place in hell for people who put like ugly, misshapen toe pictures on the internet. And I'm like, oh my God.
Jump scare.
Seriously. Like, I'm
oh my
gonna
god,
be
that's great.
traumatized for like the next week. Thank you very much. Anyway. So, look at her. She's listing. Still on my first, but we're doing all the platforms. we're putting her everywhere. Well, not Tradesy, because Tradesy does not exist anymore. Let's go figure.
No.
Best tier is like messaging me like, "Oh, save $100 on your first $500 purchase," and I'm like, "Oh, you don't know me at all, honey. You don't know me. You don't know my life." Like, go away. And then they're like, "Hey, you want to drop your price on your $150 shoes to like $35 so that it sells?" And I'm like, "No, I do not. Thank you."
I love Mercari. Well, love. I actually hate, but it's hilarious to me in their like range. You know, of like, hey, you should list between this range, and I'm like, do they not like see their own like comps? Like,
No, and they also don't factor in when you offer free shipping. They just like they don't care.
yeah.
I'm going back to pay for charging for shipping on everything.
See, I just don't feel like doing it on Mercari because if Mercari was like eBay where I can just put in a number and if it doesn't end up working out, it's fine and I'll just eat it or they eat it, whatever, that would be fine. But the way Mercari does shipping, I'm like, nah.
You just have to weigh your stuff ahead of time.
Yeah, see, that's just not a
Work it into your process. That's what I've done. It's got my upfront process now, and it works way better because I know what my things are. So it is better.
I'm sure it is, but it's just gotta be a no for me. See, this is me clinging to Poshmark for dear life and just like, let's just hope this sells on Poshmark.
It feels so much freer when you don't, though. You'll feel better.
I feel like there's just already so many steps in my process. It's just, yes, I know I'm making excuses, but I know she ain't wrong, Allie. Stop ganging up on me. One day. One day I will have my
Anyway, because I'm doing that, I can like I'm just doing the UPS one for like £2 or £3. And I'm like, you know what? Someone's gonna pay that. And someone has been. They have been paying that. So, like someone today, they paid $11.88 in shipping for a $40 sweater. Thank you.
Nice. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, and it was up there for a long time with $40 with free shipping, and no one touched it. Changed it to shipping, relisted it, someone bought it. Like I relisted that yesterday. I need to get back.
Love when that happens.
Relisting. I've been bad about it.
I mean, that's kind of in the title of the show, so.
Well, I mean,
no time like the present.
In my like reseller business, I've not been very good about it.
Yeah, same. It's like when I don't feel like listing, I will usually be like, all right, let's at least relist a few things so you feel like you've done something.
No, I need to do like 50 a day.
No.
I need that because I have over 1,300 items now. I don't want everything to be under a month old on every platform.
Interesting.
And I think I'm going to cut out Depop because they're she's not performing well.
Same. I'm currently test driving the bot, the Depop bot. It's
I've been using
like
that. It's not been helping me much.
I don't want to pay for it, so I'm just using it for a week to see. And but I'm also not on top of that either, and I just don't take Depop seriously.
I mean, I've been listing consistently on there, and although I haven't listed everything on there, so I don't know. I feel like if I have all my inventory on there for a full month and I don't get a lot of sales, then maybe I need to say no.
Yeah.
But because I have enough inventory that I can, so I think I need to do that to give it a fair shot. But
yeah. That makes sense. I think so. In total, I have a little over 700 listings right now, and on Depop, I think I have like 240 or so, if that.
I have like half of it there. I have like
so it's like a third-ish of what I have, but I don't know. I also don't understand Depop.
But I was watching Sarah Stiles, right?
Mm-hmm.
A video from her, and she was talking about maybe doing the plunge for free shipping, but she thought, oh no, it wasn't. It was her fees, right? And I was like, okay, yeah, because I don't want to pay the fees I've been paying either, because they're kind of ridiculous. And she was talking about basically delisting and relisting, the items that are gonna go that day. And that's when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can continue the momentum I had from the free shipping for the last 45 days, and it has been working. So my sales have actually gone up on eBay. I'm at like 30% up than I was previous when I was at free shipping, and I'm charging for shipping. I did lower my prices back down like another 20% because I raised them all 20%. So I put them all back down, and it's been working out.
See, I'm a lot more hands off with my stuff, which is probably why I'm not making the sales.
Yeah, but you also have a child and a full-time job, which I don't have either. So
yeah. Smart choice, Melissa. Smart choice on both.
Well, I didn't choose not to have children. I can't.
Well, okay.
I wanted them. We're going to adopt.
If
it wasn't a choice.
You want to take mine?
Smart choice on not doing a 9-to-5. That's
I want my own.
Yes. let's go.
There we go. Smart choice not having 9-to-5. Yeah. Oh God, and I would have quit that job anyway. I was working for a hospital, and they did this after I left. But we used to do transgender surgeries, the top surgery for either or. Yeah. And they stopped doing it because they teamed up with Franciscan, which is a Catholic hospital. And I was like, well, I'm glad I wasn't there because I would have sent a reply all and I would have quit.
It's strongly worded. Yeah.
Because that's ridiculous. They already get crapped on by everybody in the world. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would not have supported that. I couldn't work for a company that made that decision.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Same. Patrick Murphy. Hello on the flyby. We miss you, but we're glad you're here, even if it's just for a little bit.
We talked about you earlier.
Yes, only good things, as always.
Of course.
I'm just gonna continue to list large shoes. See, like a 12 medium. A 12 medium. That's a big size. A 10.
That is for a woman. Yeah. Why? I've already relisted this. Oh, because I haven't sorted it correctly.
Yeah. I mean, so far my month is pretty much on par with what I've been doing this past year, which is not great, but at least it's not getting worse. So, but again, I had a few really good sales that just saved me. It's overall higher price sales, but less sales overall.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good strategy.
Patrick,
you have a higher price, but having to do less work.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, I would love to just keep doing that, but let's face it, I have a lot of Fashion Nova still in my closet. Patrick, I do not know which one of us is going to be the relaxed portion because I don't think any of us have any chill. So.
I don't have chill. I have to take an edible to get chill. Ask my husband. And I get really chill, and then I want to have a very in-depth conversation about something.
Okay. Where to go? All right, second listing for me. Let's do this. Let's list the shoes. Yeah, this is just like shoe dazzle or just
Veronika?
or something. Yes, honey.
I don't think you even know the
Go
title
for
of your own show because it's Relist and Relax, not List and Relax.
No, it's re in parentheses.
It's not. I'm
List.
looking at it. It's not.
I mean, not in the YouTube title because it's
In her mind.
Listen, it's bad. It's bad for
never
SEO.
gonna let me back on your channel again.
But
TV, I do.
no, because in the title on like the actual title on YouTube, I mean, the fact that I have an ampersand and like a colon on stuff like that on there is already bad for, you know, my video title.
That's
But
true.
on the thumbnail, the re is in parentheses. Okay, it's there for alliterative purposes because we into languages and stuff. But here's the thing: like, I really wanted to set up just do the relistings on the show so I could chat on the side, but I also have to do so many listings. I have so many things that are not processed, not listed. So it's really, and also, Melissa, the whole concept of the show is you do whatever the hell you want.
That's true. That's true.
And I'm the queen of you do whatever the hell you want. So
Right.
Yeah, and I gotta take some pictures early in the morning for my guy. Well, he's not my guy, my lister guy.
My guy.
Because I like start it, but then he does all the specifics for me because I don't want to do any of that crap. So.
Nice.
And then I just list, and it takes me like 20 minutes to list 20 items in the morning. It's great.
Nice.
So that's how you sold 170 items on eBay. Okay.
Well, it wasn't all on eBay. That's just total between 4 platforms.
Oh.
I wish it was all on eBay. That would be rocking. I would get my 10K goal, I think. Right now, I'm like at 50% of my goal. I'm like, no. I want 10,000 in sales. People need to get their returns. Please get returns. People with children, get your returns.
Yeah, people need to so that we can get some money so we can pay our taxes.
Yeah, give us your money.
Give us your money. I feel like I looked these up, but I don't think they had a name. They're like new. Look at this. They're new.
These are cute sandals.
They are. I mean, they're not retailing for much. It's like a Just Fab or Shoe Dazzle. It's one of those, but they're size 12. They're in excellent condition and they're cute. So
yeah, I have been giving him my older listings. Like if I look at go to relist something and it has no eBay specifics, then I'm delisting it all and putting it in his queue. I'm like, yeah, you need to do this.
Yeah,
and then I pay him 50 cents to do it. I'm okay with it.
Okay, listen, Patrick, get off my back. I'm sick.
Ooh, yeah, be nice to her.
If you have something to say to me, you can hop on here. You know where to go.
Get her, Allie. Wow, he's sticking Allie on you.
I know.
Wow.
Damn. It's like all my
It's
friends
okay, we
are
got
like
your back.
ganging up on me.
Right.
Yeah.
We got West Side.
Mid side.
Mid Coast.
I've never seen that movie.
I've never seen that.
I've only seen like clips of that movie. I've never actually seen it.
Oh my god. All right, I need a beverage.
But by doing that, some things that have been sitting on eBay for a long, long time that have never sold, once the specifics got filled out, they're selling. It's so weird.
I know. See, whenever I do actually relist and something sells, it's the most satisfying thing. Like especially when it sells for full price. When I relist something that I dropped to like $10 and it's still for like 30 or so in Vendu, and I relist it and somebody sends me like a $25 offer and they think they got a deal. I'm like,
and then you're hitting the accept button, going no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Right.
Oh my God, Allison. You know what I do at 6 a.m.? I battle it out with my child who's just loud and all over the place. And then I get ready for my day job. And
I didn't know I was your kid because I'm loud and all over the place.
Y'all, my child, he was up at 5:30 this morning. I was not happy. And like he feels the need to be in the same room with me and just play on something, and I'm like, you can be up, just be somewhere else. Like,
Yeah.
don't let me know you're there.
He just wants to be with mama. That's so cute. One day he's not gonna want
Yeah,
it,
it's so
and you're gonna
cute.
complain about that.
All the time. I know everybody says that, but I'm like, okay, but
You're like, but when is that time?
yeah.
I have a little
Could
bit
you-
of it now.
He's always like, I'm very attached to you, and I'm like, could you unattach for like a little bit, just a little bit.
My cat used to do that. She used to like on my face like at 5 o'clock in the morning. Feed me, bitch. Feed me. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, worse has been said on this channel.
I know, and it doesn't actually. We're so far into your video, it won't matter at all. But
Don't you hear things? I hope I didn't summon my child. Hold on.
like clean a bottle.
Probably it's
It's like you rang.
when it gets windy, like the walls and windows like shake a little bit in this house because it's old. So
Oh,
that's always
I hear ya.
that's fun when you live by yourself. Like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
get axe murdered.
House that was built in 1925, still a single pane windows.
Yeah,
we
same.
need to fix that somehow.
Same.
Yeah.
See, we live in like a new build, but like,
Magic
so my husband works from home most days, but he'll have to
Mm.
go in the office sometimes. And I swear, the house is completely quiet when he's here. The days that he's gone, though, like the house comes to life. Like I'm
Yeah.
hearing so many noises, and I'm like, I don't like this.
When my husband went to gaming last Saturday, I was like, "Can you close the gate? Because we have a gate in the back where we park our car." And so he closed the gate because I'm like, I don't feel safe here by myself, even though it's not that bad of an area. I just watched way too much true crime, and I'm like, no,
Right.
I don't feel safe here by myself because what if some guy comes in here and decapitates me? I don't think that's going to be a fun time.
It's like, do you
Which
have
I
your
love sometimes,
do
I'm not
you have
giving
your
it up.
Dateline episode playing in your head?
Yeah,
As you
I
do
seriously
certain
am.
things? Oh my god. No signs of wear. Buckle closure. By the way, if you're all in the chat and you have not hit that like button yet, if you wouldn't mind doing that, you know, I'd appreciate it. While you're there.
I created like a new like pop-up in Canva to
Mhm.
like pop up and say like this if you are enjoying it. I'm like,
Ah,
come on,
Jesse.
people like my stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I usually say it at some point. A lot of times I'm like, you need to say the subscribe thing more, and you don't. But I don't know. I'm such a. Again, I have a hard time like selling things to people in that fashion, including myself.
Yeah,
I always feel like, well, if you do like the content, you'll subscribe, because I assume everybody's like me and stubborn. I'm like, you can tell me to subscribe 15,000 times. I don't like you. I'm not going to subscribe.
why are you
like,
still watching if you don't like them?
I mean, sometimes you just need to hate watch some stuff, or
Hate
it's
watching.
just
I
like,
don't get it.
well, it's not necessarily resellers. It's like I watch random like craft videos, and it's like
Oh.
I have a, you know, when you watch a
Yes.
video to answer a specific question that you have, you know,
That's
like
so
I just need you for 5 minutes. I'm gonna use you, and then I'm gonna never see you
use
again.
you and
So we're not gonna subscribe to this. We're not entering this relationship.
No, it's so funny.
Yeah.
Like I'm a kind of a forgetful person, so when I go to a video, the first thing I do is like it, and I figure if I don't like it later on, I can change it.
Yeah.
See, I
Yeah,
struggle
that's true.
because during my 9 to 5, I have, YouTube videos up and just playing in the background, but I
Mhm.
have it up on my TV, and I have to go through so many steps to be able to like it. So like, I
Yeah.
promise I like all the videos, I just don't actually like it.
Yeah,
That's one thing I don't like about watching YouTube on the TV, because I always forget, because you actually have to like, because when I pull it up on my laptop or wherever, it's just like second nature before I even start watching. If it's if it's like one of you guys or
Mhm.
somebody I just like to watch, I'm like, yeah, like done. But yeah, it's on the TV. It's more effort.
I have 2 screens, and so I watch a lot of the YouTube videos on my on my iPad because it's just easy, and my AirPods will work nice with them. And so I have a tab open on my computer, and because I have 2 screens, and so I just have a small thing, and then I'll go to my history, and then I'll just make a comment there. So that's how I comment on people's, because I can't do it. I mean, I can do it on the iPad, it's just a pain in the ass, and it's so slow. Like, I type faster than my iPad wants me to, and I'm like, no, okay, we can't work well here. So
I'm horrible at commenting. I try. I really try. But a lot of times,
know it helps them, so yeah.
Yes, and I know that, and I feel bad. It's just when I have stuff just like playing on the side, like I'll go and just like hit the like. But I do want to comment something meaningful, and usually
it doesn't have to be meaningful.
Well, but like I want to comment and show that I'm actually paying attention to it.
Yeah, I mean, my comments are brief. They're not like books.
Yeah.
I mean, people give me books, and I like that. That's fine.
Right.
But
it just, I forget, because then I'm just like, I'm doing my thing, and I'm like, oh yeah. And then every once in a while somebody says something, I was like, oh, gotta comment on that because I have thoughts, and then it'll happen. But for the most part, I'm just, I do watch, and I'm just horrible.
I listened to, I read Patrick Murphy's comment. That's great. Patrick's giving you all the shade.
And he's like, not even see. You know why he's doing that? Because normally it's the other way around, and he knows it. He knows it, and he knows there's going to be payback. You're off the hook this week, Patrick Murphy, but don't you worry.
That's okay.
We'll see each other again. No, but honestly, somebody needs to crack the whip a little bit so I get some stuff done. Because second listing for the night here. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Zing indeed.
Having them on here was a mistake.
No, it's not y'all.
Kidding,
it's definitely me. And I shouldn't be talking that much anyway. So, but I can't help it.
You are a talkative person.
It's funny that you say that because I'm super introverted. And I like certain people, everybody present currently. But
that's why I like yours. It's intimate, you know everybody, and I come out more when I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're down to 5 people now, and like 3 of those are us. So. Here we are.
It's okay. You'll get views later on. It's fine.
Allison, don't you dare! Don't you? 6:30 is when my alarm goes
really
off.
make your video go viral? Like, I don't know.
No,
I'm not going to do it.
I have one, not viral video. I have one video that's, I think, approaching 14,000 views, so I'm good.
Wow. That's amazing. What was it?
It's my, this one, Allie, is actually the reason and inspiration for that video. It's the how to remove color bleeding.
Oh.
I think at this point, if you put in anything to that effect on YouTube, I think it's one of the first ones that comes up. So
nice, good for you.
It helps. It's getting recommended a lot. Yeah,
get more subscribers that way too.
I've gotten a bunch. I've made a good chunk of money off of it.
Good.
So
nice.
I've not had
Disney mug. She changed her username.
Finally,
that is some freaking dedication, Dodo.
Nice. Is that one that she kept getting that really low bid or offer?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
$9.
Yeah. See, I just came back to doing videos recently, and then I got up to like 362 subscribers, and then the other day I looked and it was like 361, and I was like, "Oh, we're going back down again." Great.
No, it's happening to all of us, though.
All the time, and the thing is, what they don't tell you, it doesn't necessarily get better after you hit 1,000. Like, I feel like I've been growing a lot slower, but again, I'm also not pimping myself out as much as other people, So.
I know, I need to work on it. I feel like my content isn't bad, right? Like, I watch other content and I'm like, you're a train wreck and you have way more views than me. Why?
Because they're a train wreck.
Yeah, maybe. And it's like, I mean, but they're not a train wreck in a good way. It's not a train wreck in an interesting way. Because I like that.
Will hate watch.
But yeah, maybe. Why can't people hate watch me then? Hate watch me
because you're not enough of a train wreck. Be more train wrecky.
On that, so I need like your hair really disheveled and
right. Here's what we need to do: a collab.
Got it just what? I'm sorry.
So we need to do like a collab with each other, and it just be a complete train wreck of a video, and then test it against one that's not.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll do that.
So about those feed pictures.
That'll be the train wreck.
Exactly.
And it was like at the beginning of the year, I got to like 3,007, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gaining traffic again. I'm actually making a gain, and then it went almost down to 3,000 again. Like then it was like, and now I'm at 3,005 or 3,004. It keeps going back and forth. I'm like, just go up, just go up.
Yeah.
Who's unsubscribing so quickly?
Mia!
Right.
Hello, Crazy May.
Hello, Crazy
Happy
May.
to see you.
Oh yeah.
Is it relax time, Patrick? I don't know. You're not here, so I mean, you're here, but you're not here. So I don't know what to tell you.
Ooh, I'm excited. My sack bag just that sounded bad.
Honestly, I did not think I would make it to 11 either. I'm gonna regret this probably. If I don't have a voice tomorrow, I have nobody to blame but myself. But it's just gonna be like,
we had fun, right? Like that's the important
right.
thing.
And I'm getting 2 whole listings done.
I mean, that's the best listings. They're great. They're fantastic.
I will likely just knock out a few relistings once this one's done. Like I need to feel better about this.
Like I need to feel better about this whole transaction.
At 2, Patrick. Thank you. It's officially on eBay. So, what the? Oh, Allie, why? Like, what else do you expect from Patrick Murphy? This is right on brand. You guys have seen this video, right?
I really did.
Patrick,
from the last live
in there again. Good night, Melissa. Not you, Melissa. You're not allowed.
Name, if I say so myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the biscuits. We do like the biscuits. The kittens. Why is it highlight? Strappy is totally a word.
Biscuit posts. What's that?
Say what?
What's biscuit posts?
Oh, the cat's making biscuits.
The cat. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've always called that kneading, and other people call it making biscuits. I'm like, why is that? Or making muffins? I'm like, no, they're kneading.
They're kneading the dough for the biscuits.
Yeah.
You know? It's all food related.
We have a guest.
You have a guest.
To join us.
Hold on. Sorry, Mia.
Oh,
puppy.
Make her
Hello, pup.
Here, I'll get him.
He or she looks very confused.
Oh, she's so adorable. It's a girl, sorry.
It's a boy, yeah.
Oh, he's so adorable.
He's like, what are you doing, mother?
Man, I'm a boy.
Like, excuse me? I did not sign up for this.
He's adorable, though.
Thank you.
Good night, Mia. Thank you for popping on. Excuse me while I'm dying.
Oh, you poor thing. I'm sorry you're dying.
It's okay. I don't know if you can hear it, but he coughs a lot too, so you're in good company.
Good. Not the only one.
My poor husband hasn't got over his cough from when we went to England either. Amy comes back. I dusted a bunch of things, and he has a pretty big allergy to dust, like more than normal, and so it like really messes with his lungs. And it's like, yep, you just gotta wait that out.
See, Allie, I feel like that's yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Why would you do that? You should have known better. It's Patrick Murphy.
Right? Okay, I'll be right back.
All right.
I gotta go let him out.
Nobody's gonna pay me $30 for these, but we might as well try.
You might. What are they? Are those the sandals? Are they the same?
Yeah, still the same. Still the same sandals. Thanks for pointing it out again.
Sorry.
All right, we're gonna relist some shit.
Yeah, come on.
There's
Relisting.
too much shade here. Mandu, stay list. Lay it on me. See, half of these I have stock photos somewhere. For some reason, I took them off of the thing.
Oh yeah, I went back to stock photos for Poshmark.
Oh, let's do this one with Valentine's Day coming up. Let's do some lingerie.
Oh. I don't know why I would like the French make fun of the French.
It's after 11 o'clock. This is when
you now make fun of the French. Okay, I'm part French, so I can make fun of them. So.
I mean, I'm German,
French.
and we're neighbors, and we make fun of them all the time. So.
Oh yeah, God, English people are just so mean to French people. It's so awful.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm married to a British guy, so yeah.
Patrick Murphy is his own disclaimer. Yeah, do not put a quarter in Patrick Murphy. Especially, do not put 3 quarters in Patrick Murphy. Like out of nowhere, he'll just go off on a rant, and I'm like, okay, honey. Okay.
But it was, I mean,
there.
What Germans called English people, Ansel-Affe.
Oh, yeah. You still say that?
I'm like, you're my little Ansel-Affe.
I feel like we have stronger words now.
Oh, really? What's them? Teach me words. Teach me some German words so I can say that to my husband.
I mean, I feel like post-Brexit, there's just a lot. There's just a lot of feelings.
He would not have voted to leave the EU because that's stupid. So dumb.
Yeah, well, you said it.
Yeah, all day long. It's dumb. They lied to those people, and it's really sad.
Good night, Ellie. I'm sorry, my listing is exhausting. Look, I'm relisting. I'm doing the thing that it says in the title, as Melissa pointed out, in no uncertain terms. I
am nothing if I am not blunt. Completely fucking.
It is appreciated.
I'm sorry. You're never gonna be back on the channel again.
No, you're fine. Please, always. I actually have a question for you.
Okay.
For a collab idea.
Ooh, I would love to. I'm in a better space now. I can actually do collabs.
And not just you, by the way. I think, but it's sort of following up what we did last fall. No, not just. I mean, yes, you
not
initially,
just you though, because that wouldn't work, girl. I love when people put their foot in. It's hilarious to me.
I'm just gonna shut up now. Okay, here's what's annoying with Mercari. I have this little number.
Ooh.
And it's a size 34C, but Mercari does not let me choose bra sizing. What do I have? Like, do I have to put this in as a
other or one size when that happens? Other is usually always an option for Mercari. I hate Mercari. They're so like stringent in their like sizing.
See, they don't have other. I don't think they have other.
Just type in other.
Oh, one size?
There you go.
Usually I kind of like estimate like a 34C is like a small, probably. Small with big boobs.
I wouldn't put small. Because typically people with small do not have big boobs.
Ah, hate it. Fine. What? No.
I mean, you do what you want. I'm not telling you what to do, but
I'm feeling a lot of pressure here over here. This is supposed to be the relaxed portion, okay?
There's no relaxed portion. I'm here.
It's like my life. There's no relaxing at all, ever.
No,
not true.
Did I pop an edible? No, there's no relaxing. And that would be okay. Yeah, that would be something that would go viral if I ever popped an edible and went on YouTube. Oh my god, I would be the train wreck of the train wreck.
I'm so glad I'm working from home tomorrow.
So it's like the best part for him. He loves it. He thinks I'm hilarious.
I bet.
I am hilarious. Thank you.
Well, yes, I am. Pre-loved, whatever. Style, like I don't freaking know. Yeah, I'm not even gonna
Your
deal with
choices.
that. They're all stupid.
They're all
top
stupid.
Depop is just
Depop is
again.
dumb.
Depop is dumb.
I don't feel like I have the knowledge of style enough to ever list on Depop.
You do. You do. You don't need that much knowledge. Honestly, you don't. I think people overthink that stuff a lot.
I mean, I looked up a bunch of stuff that it says that it gives me for style options. Like I was like, what's twee and gorpcore? So I had to look that up. But
I've gotten very knowledgeable about gorpcore.
Did you guys know rom-com core is apparently going to be a thing this year?
Rom-com.
Rom-com core. Like basically dress. It's kind of like very Y2K,
Like dressing like
90s.
you're going to like Comic-Con?
No. Like dress like certain characters, female characters from big rom-coms like The Wedding Planner and You've Got Mail and
Romance comedy.
Oh!
romance comedy.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Thank you. Okay. I was like rom-com. I was like, my brain was stuck in comic book land. Like, why does that work?
You.
Okay. So, rom-com.
So I got an
just-
email about it from some page, and I was like,
I kinda like that. I love romantic comedy.
I mean, the thing is, though, when I was looking at it, I'm just like, it's all 90s and Y2K. It's just niche
But
down
just
to
add that to it.
specific characters.
90s,
so.
Y2K, rom-com.
Look at you, Patrick, one listing, and you give me shit.
Yeah, he's only been here for like 30 minutes.
Whatever. Whatever.
Feel free to put shade back on me. I'm good with it.
I was gonna say, Melissa, how many measurements have you gotten done?
I'm like 6. Like 6.
Okay. Okay, so we got one relisted. Thank you very much. Oh, here. Oh my god. I relisted this thing so many times, and I know it's not a good brand, and I should have never picked it up, but here we are. And now I'm too proud to let it go. What did I get accomplished? I listed some shoes, and then I relisted all the undergarments.
Are we back? Did I freeze or did you all?
Did we freeze? Did I freeze?
Well,
thought you talked.
me, yes. Then it went black and then it went to the swirly land.
Yeah, I think that was just
didn't?
you.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
that may have
for me.
just been you because I have that sometimes, and then it's usually me.
it shouldn't be me. I'm on fiber now. My fiber should never break.
Well, you better get your money back, girl.
No, it's better than Comcast because Comcast.
I mean,
can suck
let's
a lot
not
of
go there.
I pay $150 a month for internet, for cable.
Yeah.
Ziply is going to charge me $60 a month. We're changing.
Top, bottom, include. Okay, Patrick, but the things you sell need, I mean, maybe not less photographs, but they're smaller. And they don't need. You know what? Good for you, Patrick. I'm very proud of you. I'm glad you're getting all
Live
the
your
things
life,
done.
Patrick.
Wait, why am I delisting? I thought I just. What did I just do?
You sound like me.
I thought I was still listed. I'm like over here making changes, and it's telling me to delist it. I was like, hold on a second. What?
You're like, you've listed this lady. I don't know what you keep doing.
Like, I'm just not trying to do all that. Wait, what price did I put in? Oh my god.
Okay. And
No.
I'm having such a hard time. Okay.
Hmm.
Putting this over
Okay.
here. Okay.
Let's just do this all over again.
I lost my train of thought in the middle of doing something.
Yeah, measuring.
This is probably why I don't do list and relist kind of things because I never get anything done.
Yeah.
And then I'd be a very poor full-time reseller. And I'd be like, babe, time to get a job.
Yeah.
That's not happening. I'm not working for anybody else ever again.
Good plan. I mean, I like my job, and I do like going to the office and interacting with other adults. I think I would be very just lonely, just doing this all the time. But I don't know.
Everyone to do it full time. Well, and I also like the flexibility of it. And of course, I have an autoimmune disorder, so that
Right.
really messes with me. Like I've always had typing jobs, and so
Yeah.
most of my skills all require some kind of typing. So
Right.
yeah. If I'm having a bad day, I can't be like, I'm calling in again, and I'm not getting a doctor's note.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I can see that.
FMLA only protects you for so long.
It's true.
So,
And it's not very long.
no. And then you got people at the office like, are you really sick? Yeah, I'm really sick. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, you're not really sick, but you're like, I'm really in pain. So,
Oh, my favorite is like, but you don't look sick.
yeah. You don't
Like,
look
oh.
like you're in pain.
Yeah.
What do people in pain look like
Yeah.
then?
I will say I got so much just like, don't even want to say like redemption, but when like my colleagues at the office actually said like, you really don't sound good. And I'm like, yeah, like I'm not making this up. I'm actually sick and I'm been staying home, so you would not get sick. You're welcome.
I feel you, Dodo. And you know what? I'm so much happier that I don't have a real job, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, for me, my main thing is with not making this my full-time gig, aside from the fact that the numbers are not there.
Yeah.
Is that anyway, I need the health insurance.
You need the health insurance. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It was like there's
sense. And you have a kid.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, if I was in your position, I'd be effed, and I'd have to just suck it up and be in pain a lot. So, yeah, I totally understand.
Yeah,
and I have a husband that works full time, so
right.
that helps me, and he makes good money. So,
yeah, I feel like if that was my situation, I would consider it.
Yeah,
I probably would do it. I mean, if I didn't have to work a full-time job, I probably
work
would.
A full-time job.
Yeah, I mean, or like
this is full time. Let me just tell you,
it's for other people
a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'd rather work 50 hours a week for me than 40 hours for somebody else.
No, that does make sense to me. Now this skirt right here, this one chick on Poshmark has been lowballing me on it, and eventually we came to an understanding. And guess what? Freaking payment method. Blah, whatever bullshit. And she did this twice, and I'm like, you know what? You're just gonna get blocked.
Block her. Block her.
Me off. So
she's not worth you.
Now we're gonna miss it.
Oh, I've gotten to 50% of my goal for the month. That's it.
Oh, I also got the awesome.
It'll be a win. Huh?
I got the awesome question yesterday on something like, how has this item been washed and dried? And I'm like, I don't know. Let me like it did not come with a history. It's in great condition. Either buy it or don't.
Yeah. Those people need to shop new.
Exactly. Like even my own items, I mean, I can tell you I wash them and I put them in the dryer. But like my favorite is how many times has it been washed? I'm like, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Who knows that about anything?
I don't know that about any of my items. That I
Unless I have something that I know I wore it once to like some special occasion and washed it then, I would never say that. So
I don't even wash the stuff I get from the bins. I just steam it.
I wash most of it just because I'm like, I don't want to handle this.
I don't have any kind of issues with it. I don't have any icky things. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's people that ick out and I don't. I used to be a nursing assistant. That really nailed me not ever being against ick again, because once you've dealt with a lot of like all the bodily fluids at the same time, that scares you right there.
See,
and then you put your hand in it and your glove breaks. Yeah, that's fun.
See, I've gotten over a lot of ick just like having a child, because you get all the stuff all over you, whatever. So that's fun. But it's just I still have a lot of ick with like other people's stuff. So
I wash my hands and I just don't touch my face.
But see, like my bins, everything stinks.
Oh yeah, mine do too.
I'm like, I got to get rid of it somehow.
It airs out though. See, I've not washed my stuff, or I wash some stuff if it's like visibly dirty or stained, because I will pick up stained things because I'm like, this is money, and I'll get the stain out because I'm good at that. So, but I let it air out and then I just steam it and it's fine and doesn't smell.
Mine just sits in piles, so there's no airing out.
Oh no, it's a pile and it airs out that way. Well, yeah, but when you steam it, it releases a lot of it.
Yeah. My Virginia bins overall, I felt like items were in, they had stains and stuff, but just in terms of just like surface dirt and such, they were in better condition. The New Jersey bins, it's just a lot more like just random stuff all mixed up, like the hard goods with the clothing, and so everything I know
hard goods and clothing together.
I mean, I don't think that's the intention, but it's just like that's just the way it is. It's so hard to get things apart. And I feel like everything has just like
it ruins the
dusty layer, and I'm like, I'm just gonna wash it.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm going to hold it up and show it in a haul and then process it, and then I'm going to find a stain, and I'll just wash it unless it's new with tags or like some super delicate situation.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of patience for washing everything. Like, no.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen your hauls. You get a ton of stuff at the bin, so I can see how that would take a lot of time and a lot of water and a lot of everything else that comes with that.
Yeah, I just like my haul I put up today was like 106 items.
And I only got through like half of that before we started this video, so I gotta go back and watch the other half.
You're like,
I think I'm subscribed to you. Am I? I gotta check that. Let me see.
Yeah, you guys, if you want to like pop your links in there and such, please do.
I can find mine.
Pimp yourself out.
Oh yeah, can you put yours in there? That'd be great.
Yeah.
Then I can just go to it.
All 4 of us are gonna subscribe.
Okay, I'm gonna get my link. Oh, actually, I can.
We should have done this earlier when we had like 15 people up in here. I'm just gonna tell myself everybody's going to bed. It's not us. It's the time of day.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get the link. I was like gonna type it out. Like, why am I doing that? Why am I being dumb? Because it's late and I haven't. Yeah.
Late for you? Come on.
I think
it's 8:30. I mean, I guess it's not that late. I woke up at 10, so it's really not.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Normally, I wake up like at 5 o'clock in the morning because my body's like, time to get up, go.
Yeah.
That's my brain. That's what it does.
This is Sparta.
My brain is your son in the morning, every morning. That's who I deal with.
Yeah.
It's like, I just want to be with you. My brain shut
I
up.
just want to be right here, super loud. Why do we keep putting size large for things that are so far from being a large? Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm gonna get on out of here. I gotta do a couple things before heading to bed because I unfortunately have to work tomorrow. But Veronika, thank you so much for inviting me. I loved it. I'd be happy to do it again.
Yes.
And Melissa, it was good at seeing you and actually talking to you.
You are welcome anytime. So to all 5 of you who are still here, please make sure to do subscribe to Kami. Also, if you're watching this later and it's entity, please do subscribe to both of these
And I'll
lovely
be
ladies.
binging you tomorrow.
Yeah, binge each other. Thank you, Dodo. Well, have a good night, Kami, and thank you for coming on.
Guys.
And we'll chat soon about collabs and stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Feet,
feet. Okay,
feet and otherwise.
Yeah, we're going to feet collab. We're doing it.
Right. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
You heard it here first. That's already listed. What am I doing, Melissa?
I don't know, because I don't know what I'm doing. It's a hot mess.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna list this on Depop. I'm gonna knock out one more relist, and then I think I'm gonna wrap this up here because I too do have work in the morning. I'm working from home tomorrow, so I'm a little more chill about it. But I also do need to get my kid,
Yeah.
out on
How old's your
time
kid
and
now?
such. He's 6.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 6 going on 16.
6 going on 16. Yeah.
Swear to God.
Aren't they all?
Yeah, there's a lot of like recently every sentence starts with bruh. I'm like,
God.
could you like not?
Is your son in the 90s? Bruh.
It's, you know what? It's because of his friends and what they watch on YouTube. They watch like these like
They're watching the 90s?
douche dudes who are like, bruh, blah, 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 blah. We're watching, we're commenting on Roblox and we're getting rich off it. And I'm like, this is what I'm doing wrong. Like, I'm trying so hard to do the things on the YouTube, and this is what I should have been doing.
You should be playing Roblox, apparently.
Seriously.
Ooh, one that has the specifics filled out. I can just delist it. Oh.
Relax. Heard the snort here first. Also that. Also.
That's right. I'm known for my snorting.
No comment on that, Tricky. No comment.
Can we see him?
Yes, it is, Dodo. Yes, it sure is. There you go. Just had to make it my own. I'm down with the sickness. Melissa, in case that's what you
Oh yeah, it's disturbed. Yeah, you took it back. You took it away too fast. That's why I had to go to the YouTube on my screen to see it.
It's there right now.
I'm a slow reader.
Okay.
I'm a slow reader. I don't like
Oh,
subtitles.
the comment. Sorry. I thought
Yeah,
you
the
meant
comment. Yeah. No, I got disturbed. I love.
Okay, good. I never questioned you.
I'm a very much into alternative and ska and all that other stuff. So
Nice.
yeah.
I went through a phase where I was into that, and now I'm just like, I'm into a lot of random things.
Yeah, I'm into everything. Like I like Latin music. Like I love Latin music. Like
Yeah.
I love
There's
like,
certain
Juanes and Shakira and
yeah. There's certain stuff I don't think I'll ever like country.
there's some. Like I like some Reba McEntire. I'm not real into a lot of country, but some Reba McEntire I actually really like. I love Johnny Cash. He's country.
Yeah.
He's old country. But I love his remixes of like Nirvana and Tool. He did a few other ones. I like those ones. He's kind of slowed the tempo down and those are good.
Yeah. I like a whole bunch of like crossover type of stuff. You know,
Like what?
Like, okay. Remember when Linkin Park and Jay-Z had that whole collaboration album? Like that was my jam. Like alternative and hip hop. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
That kind of like merged different
Genres
of music.
together.
Yeah, that I was into and just brought them together.
You know,
Like I can get on board with that.
hip hop and what is that? Dubstep. They're a good marriage, and I really do like it when they are intertwined.
Yeah.
I love dubstep too, but I think I like it because it's so like busy and it quiets my mind, which is weird. But
I have to be in a certain kind of mood to tolerate dubstep. It depends.
Tolerate it? Damn.
Well, no, but
you're like, I have to be in a mood to tolerate this. I don't actually like it. I tolerate it.
it's honestly, if you listen to like my Spotify liked songs, it's such a smorgasbord at this point. But also Spotify, swear to God, at this point, Spotify knows me better than like my closest friends. The stuff that they're recommending to me, and I'm like, you're terrifying me. I'm like, is this what TikTok is like?
Spotify's an AI.
Scary. But like a good one. Like good for you're earning your keep because like I'm paying for Spotify, so glad they're recommending me good shit. So how's that? Okay, Patrick. Okay.
You know what's really scary though? I find myself like there's that like music mixes that are like live on YouTube, right? And it's like coffee shop mix, and it's like this happy jazz. I'm like, oh, I kind of like this. I'm like, I'm getting old. Oh my God, I'm getting old.
No, because I like these. It's kind of like, you know, like music you would listen to at Panera or Starbucks. It's good music to get work done.
Yeah,
too.
it is.
Like it doesn't bother you.
Right.
So yeah, maybe you are getting old because a lot of noises bother me at this particular time.
Yeah.
So this is where I got this whole relaxy thing going on.
I know, and you're not even in your 40s.
Almost getting there.
Almost? How old are you?
I'm turning 40 this year, my friend.
What?
Yeah. I know, you can't tell.
I mean, honestly, I thought you were just out of your 20s, honestly, so.
Oh my God, you're the best. You can come back anytime. You know what they say, fat don't crack. No, yeah.
I can't believe I'm going to be 50 in like 2.5 years. It's crazy.
I've been told
25 was old.
I used to think 30 was old. Which, I mean, I'm not saying I'm not getting old. Like, there's stuff happening and aches and pains and such. And it's like, whoo, okay.
Yeah. Like, I moved wrong and my back was like, what?
Yeah. It's like, excuse me, ma'am. You don't do that. You can't just get off the couch so fast.
You just can't jump up the couch. What are you, 20?
What are you doing?
You got to go
sit your ass back down. But I hear from a lot of women specifically that their 40s is really like an enjoyable time, and I'm like, I hope so, because my 30s were really freaking rough.
They are better than your 30s. Yes,
they were okay, and like I had my child and all of that, so it's like obviously wouldn't change that for the world, but they were also freaking hard.
Yeah. Your 20s and your 30s, I think, are the hardest years. Honestly, they just are, because you're trying to figure yourself out, and you're trying to figure out other people, and then you have all this other crap going on.
Yeah.
And like,
I mean, I'm ready for the effort 40s.
Oh yeah, that gets there. Like I got to my effort 40s like in my early 40s, like 43.
See,
and
I feel like I'm already like there.
Effort. Huh?
I'm already getting there. It's like,
good.
I'm just so tired of everybody.
The earlier, the better. You'll be so much happier.
Yeah, I mean the theory and the practice are a little bit different.
I know. No, I know.
There.
I get it.
We're getting there. Oh, my headphones are saying whatever it is.
Everyone's like, go to bed.
They're like, okay, you've done enough here. Also, I did my listing, so
yeah. Oh, good.
I can still hear you. This was fun, and thank you so much for keeping me alive and kicking. Dodo's going to bed too. Everybody's going to bed.
I am 21 here. Always.
Have you seen those, like, I guess TikToks too, and like reels where it's like the confused songs, like when you're a young 22-year-old born in 1983 and people tell you you're 40, it's like, excuse me. Relatable. So,
yeah, I was born in 1975.
I mean, I always have this thing where I'm like, I'm going to keep turning 28 until I turn 40, and then I'm just going to embrace it. So we're done turning 28 this year.
Be 40 and fabulous.
I will be 40 and fabulous and not give a what.
Not give an F.
Not give an F.
Your field of Fs need to be depleted.
Oh, ask Patrick Murphy sometime about his field. It's barren.
My field is barren too. Like, there's nothing out there.
Well, thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you everyone who's still hanging out in the chat and everyone who was here earlier. For hanging out and getting through it with us, and hopefully getting done more than me.
More than we did, yeah.
I think I have 2 listings and like 3 or 4 relists, so we're okay.
Yeah,
we're okay. We're still sick, okay? Like,
you're still sick. I'm not sick.
I
don't have that excuse.
I'm giving myself all the excuses today. Yeah.
You get to have them.
Yeah, thank you. And I would love to have you back sometime. And
yes, anytime. Just let me know.
We'll chat soon. And good night, chat. Have a good one. I will send us out here with some more chill music once I pull it up and once I turn this. It's a whole process back here. Okay. Everyone, bis bald. Tschüss.